Hi, this is Mike Dukakis, the former governor of Massachusetts and the Democratic nominee for the presidency in 1988. I'm sorry I can't be with you, but I happen to teach full-time at Northeastern University right through the spring, summer, and fall, and I just cannot get away during the summer months. But let me begin by saying that I'm delighted that this conference is being held. Tuan Nguyen and Kitty and I have become very close and very good friends, and it has been a pleasure to chair the Boston Global Forum, which he created and he organized, and which, as many of you know, has been focusing on major issues facing not only the nations of the Pacific, but the world generally. And one of the things that we've tried to do at the Boston Global Forum is to focus on particular issues which we think are important, and which, in this case, are particularly important to the nations of the Pacific and the Asian nations generally. We had a wonderful visit to Vietnam, and our visit to Nha Trang was a special highlight. You have a beautiful city and a beautiful country, and one of these days I hope we can get back and reconnect with so many of you. But in the meantime, I think you have an enormous opportunity in this plan for a IT and innovation zone and area, not only to strengthen the economy of Vietnam, but at the same time to attract investors and others who I think are very interested in what Vietnam has to offer, the people of Vietnam, your intelligence, your skill. And now that relations between the United States and Vietnam seem to be normalizing, and we seem to be building good relationships, I hope that we here in the United States can be extremely helpful. One of the things that struck us, Kitty and me, about our visit to Vietnam was the willingness of the people of Vietnam to move on beyond the war, which is pretty important to do. And it's difficult to do, given what happened during the war and what happened to your country and what happened to so many of your people. And I, for one, think that this developing relationship between the United States and Vietnam is a very good thing, and I hope we can build it, and I hope that this new plan and project strengthens and enhances that. In the meantime, our best wishes to you for the conference, for the plan. We'll be as supportive as we can from here, and at the same time we will keep working to create an environment in which countries like Vietnam can do this without the fear of invasion or armed conflict. In an Asia which sets some rules for the conduct of its nations and its people, and achieves great things. And we'll do everything we can to be helpful in that regard. Good luck, and have a wonderful conference.